Hi, my name is Kelli Wessinger, and I'm here to talk about my new student dialogue. Like a lot of people, I waited to the last second, so I was in Tillman with like 500 other people, which means mine was a little different. We didn't really actually get to have a dialogue, it was more like a lecture. But ours was intercultural resolution through dialogue, which is kind of huge. I mean, that's a lot to talk about, and I wish that we could have had a discussion about it because I really enjoy being able to talk about stuff like that. But it was still interesting to hear about it, and we got to see a couple of interesting video clips about dialogue and communication, which really gave me a lot to think about. But I think if we approached our conflicts with empathy, then we could solve a lot more of our problems and very, very easily and without a lot more hostility and conflict and stuff because, empathy really helps us understand what the other person is feeling, like walk a mile in somebody else's shoes. I mean, that whole deal, which is really important to me. When I get in a fight, I always have to take a second, like, step back and be like, well, how is this person feeling? What did I do to hurt this person? Or what was possibly this person thinking or feeling when they said this to me, because they could be going through a rough spot, and you never know what's going on in somebody else's life. And so if you just take a second, step back, remove yourself from the situation, then that can solve a lot of problems. And you know there was a comment during the slideshow, we show solidarity with our compassion, and that's kind of a powerful thing to say, because I mean, compassion isn't, we don't really show as much compassion as we probably should, because I mean, compassion is huge. I like to show compassion, and like I said, like the empathy thing really helps me resolve my conflicts. And when we all get together and are compassionate about something, it is crazy how much we can accomplish. Like the this Christmas, I saw a commercial for like to not give an actual present to somebody, but to give like clothes or water or food to somebody, a child in need in Africa. And I just thought, oh my gosh, if we all could be compassionate about that and give that to somebody for Christmas, like imagine the damage that we could do in Africa, because we could get so much accomplished. It could be amazing. I mean, and it's true, like when we all get together, I mean, imagine if everyone in America did that. That'd be crazy. So, is it possible that we could extend our empathy to the entire human race? I totally think so. Like I just said, when we all get together and are really serious and compassionate about something, I mean, our limits can see no bounds. We honestly, we can do anything we put our minds to. And I know that sounds really cheesy, but it's completely true. I mean, we have so much power in the world, and most of us are really smart, and so we could all just, if we got something going, there would be no stopping us. But everybody just has to care enough. And I think that we're definitely headed in the right direction, but we could very much so, extend our empathy to the entire human race. I think dialogue is important, which I saw because we didn't have any. It was very just, I had a lot of opinions during the Library 100 NSD, and I wanted to share them with, all 500 kids that were in Tillman Auditorium, but I didn't get the chance to. And so I think the dialogue's important because you get to hear other people's views about the same issue, which can definitely not shape your views, but give you something else to think about. And so yeah, give you something else to think about. And I also think that communication is a really important part of anything. I mean, relationships, conflicts, communication is huge. You always have to communicate to solve anything. And in terms of Clemson, definitely dialogue's going to be huge. Like during class, you've got to speak up, you've got to participate, or else you won't learn as much, and you won't hear as many other ideas. And so I think it's a huge part of everyday life, just in general, but definitely college life as well. So there you go. My name is Kelli Wessinger, and this was my new student dialogue.